What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and we've got a very special moment on this roster history journey that I'm doing here. This special moment, as you can see on screen, was my first 6-star from a pull. It was me hitting 5 million talents same day, and same day, first time ever hitting 1 billion coins. That magic day was Father's Day 2023. My family gave me a $100 pull for Father's Day as a special thing, and I was excited. I don't remember who I was going for. I remember that I was a little bit let down by getting submission magician Shayna. She's okay. She's fine. She's great. But big shout out to my family. My first ever 6-star pull, and I hit 5 million on that same day. So let's look at my roster when it was 5 million talent old. Not that long ago. Very top of my roster is Mutant Seth. Very top of my roster, Mutant Seth. Oh, and actually, let me add a fourth thing that happened that day, because that was the very day that I took my first 6-star silver. Stone Cold Hall of Fame Steve Austin, right? So that was this is a big milestone all the way around, man. Yeah, let's look at a couple magic pulls I've got here. Why do I call them magic pulls? Because look at this. Johnny Knoxville, Roman Reigns, Streaker Goldberg. I have not had good luck pulling in this game ever, except one magic stretch from November of 2021 to January of 2021, right around in that time frame, right? So it started with Roman Reigns Ghostbuster. He was the first new character that I'd ever pulled. I'd never to this point that I can remember done a victory tour at all, because they didn't do them for the chase characters and stuff then. They just did them if you pulled a weekend character, right? And then they didn't do one for his. Of course, why would they, right? So I got him, and then a day or two later, I don't remember. Maybe it was a week later, because it probably wasn't the same week. Oh wait, the Ghostbusters were actually at their own special event that was stacked on top of other events, so it might have been the same weekend. I got Streaker Goldberg. And my goodness, I love Goldberg in real life. He was one of my favorite wrestlers, of course, right, too. But then hearing things like where Merrick's would say if he had a partridge, which was this thing they used to do where you could pick any character in the game, period, he would use it on Goldberg. And it was finally I don't have to FOMO anymore. I don't have to miss out. I have Streaker Goldberg, right? And I took him to 6-star as fast as I could, but I had taken Roman Reigns 6-star, and those resources weren't as available as they maybe are now. But whatever, good stuff. Also, you can see my roster change around here, my 6-stars, right? It used to be in one of the previous videos that it was almost entirely chase characters, right? Just the MLC prizes, and still a little bit, but look at that top line. Seth is the only MLC chase that's on there. Hall of Fame Austin was not free. He wasn't a chase. He was just one of the weekend characters. I got him way after that, though. Johnny Knoxville, special Jack Friday, Black Friday, one-time only pull, right? And I remember I was in Oklahoma, Thanksgiving time frame, Christmas time frame. No, it would have been Thanksgiving because it was Black Friday. No, duh. We were there for Thanksgiving, and I exhausted my pulls, right? I did everything I could with my own dollar. My birthday's in December, and Christmas is coming up, right? So I call in a favor from my mom. I'm like, hey, can you send me $20 so I can do one more pull? And she's like, yeah, go ahead. And I pulled Johnny Knoxville from that $20. Thank you, Mom. That was amazing. So those 3 characters still to this day are the rarest I've ever pulled, right? There's rarer characters now, but my goodness, there they were. But then you can see in that next lineup right there, you've got 2 free-to-play characters, right? Ridge Holland, who is now 6-star silver on my roster, and Zombie Dom, who is now 6-star silver on my roster. Both of them now make it into the very top end, the second line, right? Ahead of Zombie Ray, who's the next chase character that I have in there. So my roster started to diversify to free-to-play characters, chase characters and characters that I didn't pull them on their debut weekend except for Streaker, Roman, and Jack. I said Jack Black. Jack Black, someone we need to add to the game. That's right. Johnny Knoxville, Jack Friday. Those three are the only ones I've ever pulled on the week that they were released, right? Wolfpack Lex, still the only guy I've pulled from a bag ever. But you start to see there's some diversification going on my roster here. And then Zombie Bianca. Yeah. So let's talk about how this game likes you to spend money. 2 times in my history have I spent more than a mega pull, and I really don't do mega pulls hardly ever. When it was the zombie special, the spring breakout event for the zombies in 2022, I spent $300 or $400 trying to get Zombie Bianca. And it came down to my last set of pulls, which I think it was like a guarantee if I got there. But I remember I cashed in literally, like we had a little bit of a buffer in our accounts at the time. I cashed in and just said, look, for the rest of the year, I will not do pulls, because I couldn't. I was spending future money. I don't do that, but I did it for this. And I spent exactly up to what I would have for my personal money for the rest of the year and got Zombie Bianca. Did not get her gear, but I did get an ultimate strap for her, so that was nice. But even better, look just down below her, Zombie Ricky Steamboat, who as of this recording, top character on my roster, first character I maxed at 6-star silver. Yeah, I think he's that good. Also, I don't have Solo or Umaga, so, but still, he is good. And then right next to him, my other luckiest get, they did an event for Acro Bianca well after she had come out, and I got her as well. And then you can see right down there, Ghostbuster Cena. Obviously got him at the same time as the Ghostbuster Roman, same event at least. Finally got him 6 stars, and man, still using him at 6 stars. Other notables on there, Lita got her at 6-star. Rebel Lita was phenomenal up until 6-star silver. She was unbeatable. I mean, you get her stun lock going, you're done. And I actually had a tour recently where her stun lock got me, and I just couldn't get out of it, right? So she's still relevant, and I actually did take her 6-star silver as well. Well, this marks the end of a milestone, because this is the last time that I screen captured my roster. From here going forward, I actually recorded my roster, and so future videos, I may just play those, which does a couple things. One, I kind of dig into the characters a little bit. 2, you can even see what the UI looked like. I know nobody else but me cares about that, but it's interesting to me when they've changed mechanics, when they've changed how the roster pages work, different things like that. It's just that trip down nostalgia. So last video was static images, and hoping that this little moneymaker here makes up for it, because it can be expressive at times, right? But I have 3 expressions, like the people's eyebrow. I'm done. Like, share, subscribe, do all that thing. Share this content with your friends, your family members. Like make your mother watch this. She will thank you, right? I'll see you later.